What is going on, my LS crazed amigos? It's your boy Terry, speaking from the garage shop once again. Here to offer some more big bang for the buck product and info. Yeah. Well, y'all know what's up with the Trailblazer project. You know what we're going to be doing. We're going to be freshening this car up, this truck up. And, you know, anytime you have a car that's over, 100,000 miles, like my Trailblazer here, which is my everyday car, which is my go-to vehicle, you're going to have to do some maintenance on it. And today what we're going to do is we're going to change these upper control arms. Because I guess it was a couple of weeks ago, I did the ball joints, the upper ball joints, and I noticed that the control arms were had a little bit of dry rot, which you should expect, from a vehicle that has over 100,000 miles on it. But then, after getting close up on it, I noticed that the dry rot, it was deteriorating, where it was, did I say that right? Deteriorate? It was getting worn, all right? So it was breaking off to the point where, check this out. You see this right here? The rubber bushing, look at it. I don't know if you can see it really well, but look at that. That's the rubber bushing. It's gone. And on this side, same thing. Rubber bushing's gone. So we got to correct that. So what we're going to do today is we're going to change this control arm because it's got to go. It's got to go. And we're going to try to restore this car to, well, actually make the car ride better than it did from the factory. I have this jack right here. So when I pop this off and take out the control arm, the two bolts, you got two bolts, 3 bolts, you got one there, and you got one sitting right there. And so when I take this control arm out, you don't want this whole wheel assembly to fall down, and so that's why I got the jack there. But now I'm gonna take this out, this bolt, so we can, that's gonna hold the ball joint in place. And I usually take one of these big hammers and just tap it a little bit. See? There we go. Got it. All right. All right. Now I got it. This control arm out. See how the rubber is it's gone, and on this side it's very dry rotted, and it's pretty much on its way out. It is on its way out because it's all cracked up in the inner. So right now you have a couple of options, okay? You can go and you can replace the bushings here and slap this control arm back in, or you can go and you can get another one of these control arms, and you can go on eBay, you can go wherever GM parts, whatever, you can get a replacement. Or what you can do is you can give my man Tony a call. Look how sweet this control arm looks. It's got the urethane bushings in there. It's got Zerk fittings so you can grease it. And if you've noticed, it's a little bit longer, a little bit bigger. You see where it connects to the ball joint? That's is if you plan on lowering the truck, which is what we're gonna do, this will give you the correct geometry for your front end so you can get the truck aligned properly. And it won't cause premature lower ball joint failure. So I'm gonna go with this, and we're gonna see what's up. Don't forget, before you install the control arms, make sure, you see that little center bolt right there? Little washer, put that washer on the outside of each control arm. Now you're ready to install. All right, check it out. We got the control arm in. We got it all lubed up. We got the ball joint back in place. And this is what it looks like. Now, this is very important. The wire that goes from the hub to this connection right there, the connector. So you got to tie those up out of the way. Make sure, because this control arm is going to travel, and on the stock control arm there was provisioning, but there's none on this, so you have to just zip tie it out the way. Look nice, neat. Make sure you give it a little bit of slack. You'd be good to go. And this is it. They're in, lubed up. And what I did was I kind of lubed them up. I kind of didn't tighten them up fully, but then I lubed them up when they're a little bit loose so the oil can seep through the bushings and everything. And then I tightened it down. But tighten it to spec, and that's it. There you have it. Upper control arm is now installed on my Trailblazer SS. I just gotta do the driver's side now, so that's gonna be fun. But listen, I want to say thank you guys. Thank you guys for all the love and attention that you've been giving me. Feels good. Keep those questions coming. Keep those questions coming because I'm going to try to get to each and every one of them. It may take a little time, but I eventually do answer. All right? But I'm looking at the clock on the wall. What should I say, ceiling? It's time for me to head on off so I can do the other side, all right? And so I just want to say thank you again. And as always, please be easy. And I will catch you guys real soon. Take care.